Hello, children. Are you feeling happy today? Then come, let us listen to a bubbly story together. This story is called The Three Fishes. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful pond. The water was clear and blue. Green plants grew all around. Little bubbles floated from the bottom. Small fishes swam here and there. Big fishes moved slowly and calmly. Everyone was happy in the pond. It was a peaceful place. In the pond lived three best friend fishes. One fish was blue. He was quick and smart. One fish was orange. He liked to think before acting. One fish was red with white stripes. He felt very confident and proud. The three fishes always stayed together. They swam together, they played together. They shared their food and their stories. They were very good friends. One sunny day, two fishermen came near the pond. They stood on the bank, looked into the water. Ha ha! They smiled happily. One fisherman said, "Look at the pond. There are so many fishes." Other fisherman said, "Yes, let's come back tomorrow morning and catch them." Then the fisherman walked away. But they didn't know something. The fishes had heard everything under the water, and the blue fish opened his eyes wide. He said, "Oh no, this is dangerous." The orange fish looked worried. He said, "Yes, this is a big problem." But red fish smiled calmly. He said, "Yes, this is a big problem." "Why are you scared? This is pond always been safe." The blue fish shook his head. He said, "I will not wait for the danger to come. I am leaving this pond right now." He called his family. He swam very fast. Swish, swish. He looked at the pond. He looked at the plants. He looked at the sky above the water, and he said, "Yes, waiting is not a good idea. I should leave before it's too late." And slowly but surely the orange fish swam away too, but the red fish stayed. Haha. He laughed softly. He said, "You worry too much. Nothing bad will happen to me." The red fish stayed in the pond that night, and the moon came out in the sky. The pond looked calm and quiet. The water moved gently. The plant did not shake. The red fish slept peacefully. Everything looked safe. Next morning the fishermen returned. They carried big nets. They stepped close to the pond. Splash! Swish! The nets were into the water. The red fish opened his eyes. He was surprised by it was too late. The fishermen lifted their nets. The red fish was caught. He felt very sad. He thought quietly, "I should have listened. I should have acted early." Far away in the other pond, the blue fish and the orange fish were swimming. They were safe. They were happy. They smiled at each other. They were safe because they acted at right time. So children, what does this story teach us? It teaches us that we should act early. When we see danger, thinking early helps to stay safe. And this is the end of our story. The Three Fishes.